makes sense actually. I'm just looking at not from this industry's perspective alone. Earlier you trade off your equity, the lower the valuation usually is. Why would you try to rise as much as possible early on unless you really need those funds?
So what you do is you take some part of the money, show a kind of growth that people wouldn't have dreamt also. So the kind of targets that we had given to our investors for March 2016.
Okay.
I'm not talking about March 2015, I'm talking about March 2016. We have already crossed that by, and we are ahead of that by twice.
What kind of money are you looking at? Is it in tens of $millions? What's the kind of number you're looking at?
So the range varies from tens of millions of dollars to hundreds of millions of dollars also. So we are speaking to a wide range of investors.
And any other aspects of the business you think are relevant which we have not chatted on?
The employment opportunities that we have created, I think that is something that we need to probably look at. So we have taken operators who had 5 cabs, 10 cabs, 200 plus cabs. Right. So what we have done is one is providing them with businesses, right, providing with customers, and second thing is what we have tied up with manufacturers of vehicles, Maruti, Tata, Toyota, Mahindra, right, getting a vehicle at a discounted price, and also working with the NBFCs such as Mahindra, Tata, AIG, getting a vehicle loan at a discounted rate, right, and putting all these three together, right, the manufacturer, the bank, and the operator.
Is the push for consolidation typically coming from the investors seeking an exit? Is that the reason why you see consolidation happening? And if at all, if you examine that opportunity, is that the reason right now?
That's not maybe the right way to really look at it. So we, because of the December incidents, what happened in Delhi, right? So we are all three of us are talking internally because we need to get the regulatory frameworks in place. Right, and the government will be much more open if industry body approaches them than a single individual company. Right, so
there is already an association.
So we are in the talks of that. Right. So
with the other two major players.
Because we need
Uber and Ola.
Exactly. Right. So we are in talks of that. So we are figuring out what are the synergies that we have, what are the things we can probably do that, and things like that. That's where it really stands. I don't think so. All three of us put together are capturing even the 5 to 10% of the market share.
Okay.
Right. So if all three of us are too small, so then the consolidation probably would not really arise.
Okay.
Right. If we all three of us would have had a substantial market share, like 30%, 40% of the market share, and by acquiring, if we become the short market leaders and things like that.
So you're saying that right now Uber, Ola, and Taxi for Sure put together doesn't even have 5% of the
overall market. In the Indian market. Okay. It's too little, too small.
What do you think of all the valuations of Uber internationally? It's come under lots of criticism. Some people saying $40 billion kind of valuations, which is probably greater than the entire market itself, taxi market itself. How do you view those kind of valuations, Raghu?
See, if there are people who are ready to put in money at such kind of valuations, I think there is some rationale. But these are the people who have got a lot of money. But having said that, I think they are not betting on the taxi industry as such.
Okay.
They are betting on the personal car industry.
Okay.
Right. So if you look at only the taxi market and if you're going to focus only on the taxi market, obviously this 14 billion is not justified. But if you really look at the entire personal car market across the world, then 40 million is too small. Right? So Uber may not necessarily replace all the personal cars, right? But it would not be only confined to the taxi market.